Good morning, Blöthar. How are you this
Hi.
morning?
Yes, wonderful.
That's
It's not
excellent.
morning for me.
No, it's not. It's very much morning for us though.
Yeah, that's okay. That's great.
It's
I'm
a
glad.
we've all got to have a morning at some point in time, don't we?
Yeah, we're all fresh.
So thank you for chatting today. You're with the Live Wire today. I just want to touch on you guys have just released an EP on the 25th of July, I believe. And it's a bit
Yeah.
of a mix of some new stuff and some live recordings.
Yes,
I believe you had a T-Rex that went missing.
we did. Yes, our young, it's the whole, the return of Gorgor is, Gorgor has been a part of GWAR for 40 years, always been there with us.
Hmm.
The very first photograph of GWAR, we have our pet dinosaur, Gorgor.
Yep.
And this narrative on our 40th anniversary, we figured it'd be a great chance to bring back Gorgor. So this is a story of a circus train, a
Yeah.
train traveling, a rickety old circus train traveling through the countryside. And suddenly the clowns that are on board, they have a seance. And the next thing you know, there's a demonic Tyrannosaurus Rex that has just given birth to an egg there on
Yep.
the tracks, and it attacks the train, and everything goes to shit. Uh, Gorgor is born, and then we
Hmm.
have to take care of this dinosaur. And obviously, we are not the best parents, and so we
No.
probably desert the child and
Hmm.
just leave it to be raised by these circus folk. And the next thing you know, he, she, whatever it is, she's turning tricks. I
Hmm.
think he actually. The beast has a cloaca. You tell me. I don't
Yeah.
know whether that makes it male or female. He has a super hole, and
Yeah.
what he winds up doing is turning tricks for a living as a lot lizard. And then, of course, we have Tyrant King, which is the third song
Hmm.
that is on the recording, and that is when Gorgor grows up and decides he's going to wreak his terrible revenge, as we all do against our parents.
We
Once we
do.
come to know our parents as adults, we seek revenge. And
We
that's what
do.
happens. So, anyway, and then, of course, we wanted to mix it up with some live stuff, like show people exactly. I mean, War's a multimedia experience, and that's what this is. It's
Is.
a comic book. We call it a
Hmm.
multimedia full release. It's a comic that has music that goes with the comic,
Yep.
or vice versa, and it all supports a live show that's absolutely mind blowing,
Hmm.
where we bring this dinosaur out on stage, and we do all of this. We've got the whole thing. The
Is
clown,
Gorgo coming to
train, you know.
Australia with you?
Oh yeah. What's Oh yeah. I don't know if Gorgor's making it to Australia, but I think so. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
The
We'll
big
have to
beast.
see. We'll have to
Yeah.
see. So I saw that in the last ones, like, so you've updated some of the voice samples that you've used in sort of in like especially in America Must Be Destroyed. So
Mhm.
were there many guests on the album, or is it all just samples and
Yeah, I mean, there's no guests on that record. I mean, America Must Be Destroyed, an
that's the
old
live
song
version?
off of our yeah off of
Yeah.
um AMBD, and I mean, we wanted to do that song again. It's been great. Uh,
Yeah.
Doing it is sort of represents, like, on stage. There's the founding father comes back, and he's
Hmm.
a big monster, a sort of kaiju that's really just an amalgamation of all the founding fathers, and we fight against him. Founding fathers of the United States of America, anyway, and
Hmm.
and that song is a big part of it, and we wanted to bring that tune back. A lot of the reason we put the live stuff on there is just that the band sounds great right now, and
Yeah,
we
right. Yeah,
wanted
it
people to
does.
hear. Yeah, we wanted people to hear what we're doing, uh, and also, GWAR, as I said, I mean, there's a performance element to it that's super important, and especially this for GWAR, for us, what's always most interesting are the things that are between the songs, all the stuff we're
Hmm.
doing, the skits and things like that.
Yep.
We wanted to have those represented and give people a sense of what a live show with GWAR is like.
Yeah. So that kind of brings me to my next question. Good segue. I think the last time you were out here in Australia was for Soundwave,
Yeah,
and there was a little bit of controversy with you guys. Um,
I love how you say that. Controversy.
um,
Yes.
yeah, with our burning an effigy of our then Prime Minister.
Did we burn him in effigy? I don't know. I thought we just smacked him around a little bit.
Oh,
Maybe cut off
maybe.
his. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you
Tony
cut off
Abbott.
his head and blood went everywhere, and people didn't
Yeah.
like it. But
Yeah,
it
that's
was
right. They laughed at
fantastic.
the little Tony Abbott. Look
Yeah,
at him.
yeah.
I don't know. Is he still alive?
Oh, somewhere floating around in
Oh,
irrelevancy.
okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like I've been telling you, we've got problems of our own now, so we can't worry about Tony Abbott.
No,
But we have, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was quite something. Australia's got very upset. I've always noticed that. Like
don't know why.
that happened to us in England too. That
Yeah,
there's something about British and then British colonies, like just the press is treated a little differently. So somehow people don't get the joke, or at least they used to. They not, especially when we started in the '80s. We went over
yeah.
there. There were people that were like, "You're not coming over here to Great Britain and pulling arms off of people. We won't have it." It's like, of course we're not. What do you think? Jeez, people are stupid. Um, but yeah, something like that happened with. I thought that Australians had a better sense of humor than to get.
I think the people that like you, like GWAR, probably do have a better sense of humor. The people who
Yeah,
get
come on,
into
you've
our
made such great.
press don't.
Yeah, I know you make really good movies and stuff. I like that.
Yeah. We do make great movies. Have you
Sorry,
seen
I'm.
Bad Boy Bubby? That seems to be a movie that you would like.
Oh yes, yes, I like quite a bit.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
So you're out here for good things. Uh, what can we expect from your good things performance this time? More of the usual GWAR, or have you got something special for, coming back after, probably a bit over 10 years?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be. I mean, it's not the same band that was there before. I mean, it's GWAR, but it's uh, the musicians are. I think you're going to see a better musical performance, and I think it's going to curl people's hair. I mean, that's what we've been doing lately, and I keep telling people, GWAR does not. We play our songs, we play our instruments. We're not going to stand up there and fake it. Uh,
Hmm.
and we're gonna melt your faces off, man. And then so in
Here for it.
addition to all that music, uh, you're gonna see a theatrical performance by a troupe of comedians and visual
Hmm.
performers, sculptors, artists, and it's great. I mean, we're gonna do all of the carnage that we always do.
Yep.
We've gotten a little better at storytelling. I think that might be a difference.
Hmm.
So musically, the band has progressed, and then I think narratively, we do a better job now of conveying whatever mixed and muddled mishmash we come up with while smoking marijuana on
All of
our.
all of the things through your
Mm,
butts. Is that how
yeah,
GWAR do that?
yeah, we smoke lots of it.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I'm smoking it right now
It
in
must be
my.
convenient to be able to do that
Yeah, I
and
don't
be
even.
like,
Yeah,
that's
I have
multitasking
two.
in an
Yeah,
interview, right?
yeah, I've got like four mouths.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so right now I'm eating chicken and smoking weed and talking to you.
And the other
Yeah,
one's just having a rest.
just kissing
Okay,
something.
something. We don't need to know what, or do we?
No, no, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Yeah. So getting back to the multimedia part of things,
Mm.
you guys have done a lot of, like, I know that a lot
Oh
of it's like it's over the entire career, but you guys have done a lot of sort of, do we call them movies or do we call them documentaries?
God knows they're not documentaries; they're movies. They
And
are
also
confusing long form videos.
long form videos. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my introduction was actually Skull Head Face.
Ooh, that one's particularly impenetrable.
Yes.
And that's what we go for. We want a movie nobody understands.
That's exactly right. And I just remember I was a typical 90s kid. I, s- I used my only mouth to smoke a lot of weed.
Mm,
And I remember watching that a lot because I was a massive Dead Kennedys fan. And of course, Jello was in it.
right.
Um, have you got any more films on the horizon?
We're working on a film right now. We're trying to get one made. Of course, now we're actually trying to get a budget for it, and we'd
Yeah.
like to make one that does make some sense.
Okay.
So we have a script, we have people attached to it, and we're
Hmm.
just trying to get it made right now.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I know that a lot of people sort of commented when we put the news up that you guys were going to be on Good Things was, are they doing barbecue anymore?
No, not
That's what
right
I
now.
thought.
But yeah, but we will be doing it eventually. It's just that we've been so busy.
Hmm.
And we figured, I mean, we don't want to be concert promoters. Uh, and we aren't really at the level where we can, just pay somebody to do it like
Yeah.
Slipknot isn't. So I think that we will put something together again, but we're going to see how we're positioned to do that in the future, and it should come back at least in some form.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be a very cool thing to go to, I think. If I don't know whether it'd come out here, but I know that in the US, there's a lot of anecdotal evidence out there at how much fun people had at it.
Oh yeah.
Um, so let's talk about a little bit of politics.
Oh no.
Oh no. Um, so you guys have always had that political satire, political and social satire
Yeah.
in your lyrics. At the
Yeah, we do that.
moment, you guys must be spoilt for choice with what's going on around the world, right?
You would think,
Yeah.
although I've been extremely disappointed by punk rock.
Yeah.
Uh,
They seem to all be
I
getting
mean,
conservative.
yeah, it's what the Reagan. We didn't have anything. How could we go wrong? We had that wiener in the White House,
Mm.
and you had some of the best punk rock ever come out. You mentioned Biafra, um, and so you would think, but yeah, I mean the world is just stupid, and uh, the U.S. is in a rather precarious position right now.
Mm.
But it is a good time for GWAR
Yep.
um, to make meaning the way we've always made meaning,
Hmm.
uh, and that GWAR is against the majority and against mainstream hegemonic forces, right? Like this is
Hmm.
something that no one should be surprised by, and they're not. The problem is like what
No.
weirdly now conservatism sort of has occupied that space as if they are somehow victims of an oppressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right. All of the trans people that are just really
Taking over our
put yeah
bathrooms.
putting a booted foot on the
Yeah.
neck of freedom in the United States. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Yeah, I know.
Um, I don't know. So uh, that's one weird element of sort of position switching that's gone on.
Mm.
Uh, but GWAR, we will still mount our critique of
Yep.
modernity, and we'll keep doing what we do, and we'll keep pushing it and keep reminding people of who they are, of what they are. GWAR is an elemental force. We represent nature. We represent the earth without humans ruining it, right? And and surely human culture and humans have just demonstrated their absolute savagery to a degree that GWAR simply can't match.
Yeah.
Uh, and much of what we do is to illustrate human behavior uh,
Mm.
to humans in an exaggerated form. And so, I mean, that's what satire is, or at least our understanding of it, and we're going to keep
Hmm.
doing it because it's fun. And you're right, it is a rich field of meaning. But I honestly, I'd rather be struggling for something to say than looking at things the way they are right now.
I agree with you there. So, are you ever concerned that the sort of overlay of shock value with the performance will obscure the meaning, or are you just happy for everybody to sort of take what they can from your art?
Yes, I think that that is part of it. Is that people create meaning, and themselves, and ultimately they're responsible for the meaning, right? That they make.
Absolutely.
Um, and what we do is present what we want to say, what we do, and how people receive that. It's really ultimately on them. I don't think that relieves us of the responsibility to tell
Hmm.
good stories and to
Mm.
try to let people know what we're trying to say and make our meanings as clear as possible.
Mm.
Uh, and we do occupy that space. I mean, GWAR comes from punk rock. There's
Yep.
always been kind of ambiguity in punk rock, a political ambiguity, a social ambiguity. And we occupy that space as well. Um, and part of that is that, it's not wanting to close down meaning that people might
Mhm.
make from. Um, but that said, I think you have to be a pretty damaged individual to look
Mm.
at and not understand that there's power in this shock, even if and it works on a lot of different levels. It's like war is funny, war is also terrifying, right?
Mm.
Suddenly you think to yourself, what am I seeing? What am I watching here? Right. And that's when I know that we're doing a good job.
Yep.
GWAR, you can think of it as all of the important meaning. It's so funny because people look at science fiction, or at least they used to look at science fiction, look at comic books, look at horror movies as garbage culture, right? But
Yeah.
from the beginning, you look at Gothic literature, from the beginning, that those modes of storytelling are the ones that have articulated the anxieties that humanity goes through. And GWAR is part,
Mm.
and we will continue that tradition.
That's awesome. Um, I have no more questions for you, but we are we are going to see you at Good Things. I will be probably in the photo pit, taking photos, so I'll
Oh,
give you a wave.
I
Um,
will hose you down.
Excellent. I expect nothing less, but it was fantastic to talk to you today. Um,
Wonderful.
and have a good day.
All right. Thank you.